Welcome to Mr. Bee Hives, where we are taking you back to the old original taste of honey. We started Mr. Bee Hives in 2018, but we started this research as early as 2015 with our international global partner on how we could come up with a suitable design in terms of a concrete hive to provide an alternative to the wooden beehive, which is of the Langstroth beehive type. We succeeded in 2019, and we started off our initial prototypes here in Kenya. And eventually we started production in 2020, and we've been successful in launching the product. What you see here is the concrete beehive, and it is the first ever Langstroth concrete beehive to be made in Kenya. Our concrete beehive consists of 4 parts. The bottom part is what we call the brood base. This is the super, and this is the lid. We have 2 supers. The brood base and the first super constitute what you call the brood box. The primary role of this is to ensure the brood, where the queen lays their eggs, and the first super is where the honey will be deposited by the bees. Then we are followed by the lid. Our concrete beehive provides us with unique advantages, the first of which is we have observed increased honey yields as a result of the mechanical properties that are provided by the insulation of our concrete beehives. We've established that when it is hot outside, it is cool inside. And when it is cold outside, it is warm inside. So this provides a unique environment for the bees to thrive, and in the process, they do not spend a lot of energy adjusting the environmental conditions inside the hive. So we've been able to see that we are getting increased honey yields as a result. Number 2, the honey badger, which is the most ferocious small animal in the world, destroys wooden beehives. And this has been the number 1 cause of loss of beehives amongst beekeepers in Africa. Our concrete beehives is badger proof. That means the honey badger cannot be able to destroy our concrete beehive. As a result, our beehives are much more secure. The farmers will not incur any losses. And in addition to that, our beehives are lockable. So they have security. They are not easily stolen by virtue of their weight. And we are able to see that by using our concrete beehives, which last a lifetime, they do not require much maintenance. And from this, our beekeeper customers, we are going to experience increased yield and income security.
This is going to be a good forex earner for Kenya, because we have a very, very high potential as a bee producing country. But because of the tool we've been using, which is a little inferior, the wooden hive, we've not been able to utilize our potential to the maximum. With this now, we'll be able to put this even in the national parks, out there in the grasslands, wherever you are in the budus, and you'll be able to collect honey. And so I see ourselves as a country being able to even export honey to places like Europe and the UAEs and so on, because of the productivity that's gonna come with this.
Once we receive the grant, we are going to be able to scale up our innovation and ensure that the concrete beehive is produced in a scale that will be competitive to the wooden beehive.
With the KCJF funds, it's actually going to help us achieve high-level efficiencies in our production. So much so that to be able to reduce the cost of this hive by about 30% or thereabout. And that will make it more affordable to most beekeepers out there, and especially the small scale beekeepers. What does that mean? For every small scale beekeeper that gets this hive, it's a job created. So we're gonna create many jobs.